Oh, perfect timing. He stopped backing up. This is today's haul. Oh, today's haul. Nice. That'll look nice in the picture, eh? And then, oh, fiesta. Now, when we were in Cuba at my friend's wedding that had like 65 people go, where it was straight to Cuba, he gets his wedding totally comped. Oh, this would be nice to have in a room. Oh, Santiago Huckleberry Volu Spa. This is like the Japonica collection. Do you know how much this thing was worth? Look at this. Someone just didn't like what it smelled like. This thing weighs like, I could do therapy with this right now and be like, thing weighs about 3 pounds. I'm not kidding. That's 3 pounds of like high quality wax, single thing. And do I know about candles? I used to work at the fucking candle factory in Pefferlaw. It's still there. That's an original candle maker, a guy that makes candles by hand. And someone stole his idea and turned it into a franchise thing and just ruined it because none of it looked the same because it was him doing it because he was an artisan. So I got 2 mugs. This is going in Eric's. And this is mine. I got the Case Logic. Friggin' awesome. Oh, he got a bit of paint on it. Or maybe it sat on a shelf forever and this was actually some guy's first collection from back in the 2000s. Because literally, number 1 is at the beginning. And see, I have short-term memory deficit, right? But it's just for like stupid shit like, where did I last put my key that I don't think about? So I just tie it to my body. But I knew that this was in here exactly like that because I was describing it to somebody and it's a imprinted image. That's how your memory kind of works. That's why insulin's involved. And you know, if you're not hungry, what does that great philosopher say? He's like, don't try to teach philosophy on an empty stomach. And it's physiologically true because if you don't have enough serotonin and GABA and stuff going on, you won't be relaxed enough and you'll be in fight or flight technically, and then you won't remember nothing. Because you're not supposed to remember when you're running away from a bear. Make sense? Well, I don't know. Well, at least you said you don't know. Because if you keep nodding your head and you don't know, you really are dumb. Look at this. Ice Cube. War and Peace Volume 1. The War Disc. Essential Underground Hip Hop. Reggae Silver. I don't know what any of this is, but this guy, man, Wu-Tang, he was into his rap, hip hop, and soul. Now that does not mean that he was the same as that guy, probably the color, right? Because that certainly looks like a big, huge pair of fists and a thumb. Oh, look, what's this? The Crow? There's a DVD in here. Or is it the music? Made in Canada. Yeah. All unauthorized copying. Broadcast. Executive music production. This is just the music from The Crow, which was awesome if I so remember. So this could be the guy's first CD that he ever made. He could have been like 10 and now he's like whatever. Well, if yours 2003, because I saw that on one of them. It was 2003. That's when I came back from Portugal. That's like 20 years ago. It's like 18 years ago. So he could have been 20 and now he's 40 almost. And he's like, you know what, I don't listen to this anymore. So he throws it outside and puts it in a nice spot up on Harvard. And then, of course, Coach Fusion comes by and he's broke and he's like, oh, look at that. Now I don't have to go buy CDs because I've got the awesome Sony that I picked up the other day, which of course I'm not selling. It'd be like crazy. It'd be like crazy. You can't be doing that. Here's what 11 years of practicing's done. A one-man entertainment machine. Okay, so this is going up for $5 just because, you know. See? What do you think, Bowen? $5? What if I deliver it myself, ladies? Then we got the Fiesta Cup. I'm working on flexibility. And I'm teaching people how to pose on Savage Gains, which is where I'm the admin and mod and author, expert, and I have like 5 other titles like visual storyteller, rotator cuff exercises. Oh, having the cup there lets you push down, right? Like you're flexing, and then you twist your elbow back, and all of a sudden my shoulder went more into joint because I have very shallow glenoid fossa. You can look that up. And I haven't read that for like since university. Okay, so That's going up on the block. Those two, like the Fiesta Cup. Come on, it's a one Orca coating made in China. Like this is actually an expensive cup from somewhere. This could have been sold at freaking like Chapters next to Starbucks or whatever, you know. They even put these nice, awesome bags out from some expensive coffee store, you know. I would have, if I was doing the marketing, I would have put in here coffee shop name and whatever. Oh, and of course there's my stupid mask. Totally useless except for a large particulate in the air, meaning like dust. Like, you know, when you go like this and stuff flies off the ground, that's what this is for. It does not block viruses at all. Proven by, not even just science, by mechanical engineering. Just go talk to a mechanical engineer that works in, like, you know, say the HVAC manufacturing industry, and he'll tell you about this stuff. Doesn't block anything except big, huge chunks of dirt in the air, or iron filings flying off the subway. And if you think about Japan, China, all these ones that still are, they're now first world countries, we're still using all the old crap, and there's like tons of people moving all the time, and there's like breakdown of all the buildings and everything, and you got just garbage flying in the air. Of course they've been wearing masks for years. Duh. It's like, come on folks, we got the cleanest air on the fucking planet here. So anyway, this is what Coach Fusion does when he's bored, getting back to real life after doing the 4.5 year. I'll have to go back through my Facebook and YouTube. I said 5 years, it's basically been 5 since 2015. Plus, yeah, I didn't like the lost year because of stupid COVID scamdemic. It's like 100,000 people just in the US died just this past year from overdoses and drug addiction and homelessness. And they're talking about a small handful of people that maybe died of a freaking virus that's so wimpy. They freaking discovered it in 1958 in New York City, and it was reported in the Journal of Nature. So give me a break. So I'm gonna say, what if they bought the whole set? The Volu Spa Santiago Huckleberry. I mean, oh, for all you ASMR folks out there, it's very lightly scented. I'm gonna say that if you burn this candle, and remember, I used to make candles. I used to dip my arm into the wax, be like, and then pull it out and have a wax glove. It doesn't burn you, it just hurts a lot. Didn't hurt as much as doing squats till you drop, so it doesn't matter. Especially when you get huge.
Train real hard for track.
Yeah, wasn't it your mom that was a bodybuilder?
Bodybuilder, and I used to
in Canada.
Lift heavy weights. Squat
His mom used to lift heavy weights.
Yeah, and me too.
And he doesn't barely do anything. And hey, it was you that walked over and grabbed that barbell and just went. Right on. I'm gonna go sit over there because we're in the English country garden of earthly delights, as my good friend Mr. John Collier would say. I live right up there, top room there. It's freaking sweet.
My mom was Miss Ontario, and then
Miss Ontario.
She was on the top. She was on the cover.
How old is she?
Cover of the Sun, lifting up a cop.
How? Yeah. So okay. So did she pass away?
Yeah, she got.
How old was she?
Accident.
Okay, this is called bodybuilding history that nobody knows about. What happened? She was at home?
She was at home lifting weights and
by herself.
And she fainted.
See, that's as easy as it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
she would faint sometimes. That's what we think it was. She fainted.
Wow. See, folks, you come on Savage Gains, and guess what? You get real stories about real people. Because I knew and I remembered, I'm like, his mom's the natural bodybuilder. And back then it was natural.
It was early 80s natural.
Early 80s, like even like Ms. Olympia, Rachel McClish looked like, you know, a bikini model. Like, and I don't mean like bikini in bodybuilding and fitness, because that died a long time ago. Anyway, konnichiwa. Got to say goodbye. He's been waving his hand now for like 2 weeks on one freaking battery. About 11 days on one battery, and it's still going. Not bad, not bad. We'll have to figure out how much we're going to sell that for.